folks, this is Vincent Ali with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and once again we're going to check out Moonrakers. So, we are going to be trying the solo mode today, and this is our first time playing the solo mode, so we might get a rule wrong or two, but as I always say, we are here to spread awareness and have fun doing it, and if you like what you see here and you end up getting the game, then hey, I've done my job. So, what do we do in single player that is different from a standard game? Well, in the single player, and consequently the two-player game, you're going to be setting up a mercenary deck. And this is the mercenary deck over here. The instruction booklet will tell you what cards that the mercenary deck comes with. It comes with a number of these reactors and thrusters, damage, shields. It also starts with 3 crew members. And when these crew members come up after that turn ends, instead of them going into a discard pile, they are removed from that deck, and you draw a new one from the deck to add to the discard pile. So the mercenary deck will be shuffling out crew members as they come up and as they are potentially used. So that's one of the biggest differences between like the single player / 2-player game and a 3+ player game. There's this mercenary deck, and what we can do with this mercenary deck is when we go to complete a contract, we can pay money in order to use their cards. The first basic card being like a reactor, thruster, damage, shield, you would allocate 1 money to it. Okay. The second card that you borrow from to use to satisfy a contract, you would pay 2 coins, and so on. So the third card is 3, the fourth card is 4, and so on. Now, you don't pay them from your ship. You start with 2 coins, as is typical with setup. Rather, you take them from the reward given by the contract. So let's just take this as an example. Let's say I was attempting this contract and I needed to borrow one of the AI's cards to complete this contract. Well, it says that the reward is 2 credits, 1 prestige point, and I get a free card draw from that. However, if I do borrow a single card to help me complete this contract here, I would pay 1 to the mercenary, which just goes back to the bank, and I would only receive 1 credit as a reward, as opposed to the 2, because the mercenary technically got part of that reward for helping me out. Okay? And again, you don't pay them from your own bank. You take what they would get directly from the contract. And you cannot use, obviously you can't like use more money to get these cards more than the contracts have. Crew members, on the other hand, you have to pay prestige points. So again, some of these contracts here reward you prestige points. So if you use a crew member to fulfill a contract, you subtract 1 prestige point for every crew member that you use. So again, try not to use them, but, they could be valuable because, you may need to use them. It's worth mentioning that when you use the mercenary deck, these basic cards here, you do not get the bonus from them. They are only used to satisfy the contract requirements. The crew members, on the other hand, you can use their abilities. Okay? So that's another slight difference between the single player / 2-player versus 3+ players. So the game is played over 10 rounds. This dummy ship here starts on the 1 space. At the end of every round, this goes up by 1 until 10 rounds are played out. At the end of 10 rounds, I'll count up my score. For every prestige point I have, whether it be from objectives or from my own winnings, from prestiging or from gaining victory points, for every 1 prestige point I have, I get 10 points. And there's a chart in the rulebook that says if you earned less than 100, you're considered a beginner. If you earn 100 to 150 points, you're a novice. So you're not actually like directly playing against an AI that you're trying to beat. You're just simply trying to beat your last score is what you're doing. And the mercenary deck is just an alternate way, guns for hire, so to speak, to help you earn points. But you do have to pay part of your rewards in order to use them. But typically, everything else seems to be set up as normal. Now, the game does come with plenty of these boards that I could be using to help lay out everything. It's just table space and everything else. This was just easier to do. These are the crew members / action cards on the top. These are the ship parts here. You take 6 of those, 3 of these. 8 contracts, like in the standard setup. Any contract difficulties of 3 or 4 are shuffled back in. The bottom right-hand corner shows a 1 there, so that's fine. But any 3s or 4s during setup are shuffled back in. Alternately, or in addition to that, you could take out all the 4s completely, just to give yourself an easier time, and I've actually done that, because the 4s are quite tough. The mercenary deck I already explained. These tokens are here, this money is here just to put on these cards as needed to track what I owe the mercenary when I complete a contract. But that's it. The rounds would typically play out as normal. Again, if I miss something, I apologize. This is our first time playing, but Idly will be here to...
just observe and ask questions.
Observe, ask questions.
For example, why does this say 0?
Because it's an easy contract. That is the easiest contract possible. That red notch is how many hazard dice you roll whenever you try to complete that contract. And if you do not cancel out these hazard dice, as we learned in the previous playthrough, you end up taking damage, and that damage will affect your prestige. For every point that you do not block, every bit of hazard that you do not block with, say, shield cards, you go down the prestige track, which is bad. And you cannot go below 0, but we're going to try not to take damage.
You got this.
Sure, let's go with that. Like in standard setup, we deal 3 of these objective cards, and we pick 2 to keep. And I've already done that off camera. So I have Chain Reaction and Quick Run, and I'm aiming to do this. Play at least 4 reactor cards on the same contract. That's going to take a while. Complete a delivery contract alone. That simply means I cannot use the mercenary deck. That might actually be more doable, but we'll see. Okay. I've already explained the rules in a separate video when Idly and I had played a 2-player game. So we're just going to jump right into it. So apologies if you don't have any idea what's going on.
Like me.
Well, that's good. All right. So with that being said, let me go ahead and grab one of these guide cards. I had one. I don't know what happened to it. I might have put it somewhere. Okay, so this is what we're going to be doing on our turn, minus some things. Option 1, select a contract. So let's go ahead and select a contract. Which one of these 8 contracts looks good to me right now?
Is that the guide card?
It is. It just blended. I had it so neat and tidy.
I see.
It blended right in with the board. Yeah. Normally these contracts would be here, but again, table space. But thank you for... See, this is why she's here. This is to keep me on track.
To point out things.
Yes, thank you. I'm going to just off-center that, and that's going to bother me. Anyway, which contract looks good? This easy one that you just had pointed out, I would roll no hazard dice, which is great. And I would only need to play 1 power card and 1 damage card, which I have, in order to complete it. However, I would gain no VP, no prestige, but I would gain 3 credits for completing it. Some other hazard 1 cards I'm looking at. This one may not be doable because I don't have any crew members. I would need to play a single crew member or borrow a crew member from the mercenary, which they have none right now. So this contract really isn't doable. So I'm not going to waste my time with that one. I'm looking for something, well... We start the game with 3 blue, 3 reactors, 2 yellow, 2 green, 1 orange, or 2 orange, and 1 miss. And the way a turn works is that we have 1 action. That's it, and that is just play a card. Luckily, these reactors let you get more actions, but I kind of want to take it nice and slow to start. I really don't want to borrow off the AI right away. I mean, I could totally do this one, for example. And I could, if I don't get the second reactor I need, I can simply, use his. But I would have to sacrifice one of my 2 coins that I would earn to do it. But I would gain a prestige.
But you have 3, right?
Yeah, I have 3 in here. It's assuming I draw it.
Oh, that's right.
Right now, this is my hand that is visible it's normally not visible in a multiplayer game, but for the sake of the camera,
Yeah.
this is my hand.
That's right.
I've got one of the two I need. I've got the shield, but I do not have the second reactor.
Yes.
I can risk it and hope to draw cards with the thruster and hope a reactor comes up. Or if that doesn't happen, I can give the mercenary a coin from this reward in order to use his reactor.
What does this one give you?
That gives you 3 credits, but no victory points. So the question is, I mean, let's just play it easy, I guess. That will help me complete this objective right away. All right, so let's just play this one. Let's attempt this contract here. Space anomaly, I need 1 power and 1 reactor and 1 damage to be played. If successful, I would earn 3 credits and 0 victory points. So I'm just going to put that here as a reminder that I chose that one. Next is invite allies, but again, in a single-player game like this, the only person we're really inviting is the mercenaries. Negotiate, not going to worry about that. Roll hazard dice. Well, there's no hazard, so we don't roll the dice. Attempt the contract. Okay. So again, we get 1 action on our turn, and that is to play a single card. This reactor gives us +2 actions. Okay? So now we can play 2 more actions, meaning we can play 2 more cards. Well, I'm going to keep it nice and simple. Play the damage I need, and just play the miss card. I don't want to draw anything good. I could play the thruster and draw cards, but that would be kind of silly. So right now I've got this power, and I've got that damage. And because I fulfilled that contract, I'm successful. So
You said you didn't want to draw anything good.
yeah, let's say that I had reactors here. It would be a waste. Because everything in my hand and everything that I've played will go to a discard pile at the end of my turn. I'd rather not draw reactors that I can't use this turn.
I see.
Make any sense?
Yes.
Okay, so now we're going to distribute the rewards. Well, I earn 3 credits from that. So I'll take it from the bank over here, add it to my thing. I did not need the mercenaries' help, which is great. Subtract hazard from... there's no hazard to worry about. Okay, so all of this will go into my discard pile. This contract I'll just put over here out of the game, and actually I'll just put this underneath just to keep it nice and tidy. Ooh, there's a nasty hazard 3 out there already. Yeah. And the mercenary stuff also gets discarded.
He didn't even go.
Every turn it refreshes. So I'm going to put that face down as a reminder. That's the discard pile. This is why you're here, to help me with the logistics. Sure. All right, so a crew member came out. Can you switch the green and green just so I can see what the crew member is?
Sure.
This one is, if I decide to use them, negate 1 hazard die. Play as damage equal to hazard negated. So if I do borrow this crew member, I can negate hazard dice and use it as damage.
Wow.
So that might be something to think about if I really need it.
And it would cost 1 coin?
It would cost 1 prestige point.
1 prestige point.
Yes, so crew members cost prestige, and every other card costs money.
Coinage.
Based on how much you've used up to that point.
Cool.
All right, so now we're into the purchase phase. So we get to purchase these ship parts or crew members. I kind of like the ship parts only because they're there every turn. They're permanent. The crew members get bought and put into your discard pile, and they may not come up for a while. So I kind of like the ship parts better. Looking at this one, I kind of had my eye on this for a while. As mission leader, +1 card at the start of a contract. Whoa. And that's going to cost me 3. That'll also add 1 thruster to my deck.
Ooh. And you can keep drawing?
Thrusters allow you to keep drawing cards, but only if you have the actions to do it. I also like cards that give me these reactors, more actions. Your first reactor played gives an extra action.
Wow.
That costs 4. I kind of like that over this, at least for right now. Anything else that would give me a reactor? This one. At the start of a contract, +1 card if you have no reactors in your hand. Well, if I'm going to be gaining reactors, I really don't need that. There's a good chance I'll draw 1. I think I will buy this this ship part for 4 credits. So the first reactor played gives an extra action. So I'll get 3 actions instead of 2. 3 extra actions instead of 2. So I'm going to spend 4 of my credits. 1, 2, assuming I can pick them up. I love these coins. They're so well done.
They're hefty.
They're very hefty. All right, so I've got 1 coin left. And these are replaced immediately. And a new ship part comes out.
Nice.
Okay. I can't do anything else. Discard cards and draw 5. I kind of did that already, but here's my new hand. Got 2 reactors. Okay. So this is my current hand there. And at the end of my turn, I can complete objectives. This was complete a delivery contract alone. Was that a delivery contract? Explore contract. So that was not a delivery. We need to find a delivery contract and complete that by itself.
Which would be this one? Because it's yellow? Is that it?
Probably. Is there, let's see if there any of them say, this is a kill contract.
Delivery.
Yeah, I think the yellow ones are delivery. Yeah, so that's a 2-1 though.
Yeah, that's rough. That's the only one on the board.
Yeah, maybe I'll have to wait on completing that. Okay. So at the end, it's not on this, but at the end of the round, the AI ship goes up by 1. So now we're on round 2. I don't have any prestige yet, but I'm hoping to change that. Okay, so again, we're going to start the turn with selecting a contract. I'd like to start earning victory points, although some more money to buy more of these cards would be great. These thrusters, for example, so that I can possibly attempt that one. I have 2 reactors, so I could complete this by myself without any help. And that would be what? 1 victory point and 2 credits, correct? And the cards I'm looking at here, 3, 3, 3, and 3. I could, at the end of my turn, I could buy one of those. I'd be broke, but I could buy one of those. I guess that would be fine. I mean, why not?
This one would have been nice, but
there's a chance I wouldn't draw another yellow.
Scary.
When I bought this, I did not add that reactor to my deck. My bad. Forgot to do that. That goes into my discard pile. Whenever you buy a ship part, not only do you get this on the bottom, but you also add a card from the box.
I see.
To your. So now I've got an extra reactor in here.
Okay, I thought this was just a persistent, like you always have like one blue.
No, that just simply means add another card to your deck.
Okay.
So
and it goes in your discard.
It goes in my discard, correct. This is my discard pile here.
Yep. Okay,
so I think I like this one. I know I can complete it by myself. And the question is, do I have enough? I can always look at my discard at any point. So if I played 4 reactors in a single turn, I could complete that contract, but I would be left with no reactors for the remainder of
the next turn.
Yeah. So, okay, let's just attempt this one. That will give me a victory point and 2 credits if I complete it, which that should be fairly easy. Roll hazard dice. So there is a notch. Okay, so there's 1 hazard. So I need to block that 1 hazard. If I do not, I take damage. I'm pretty sure I can do it with the amount of reactors I'm going to play anyway. So let's go ahead and just take care of that now. The first action is going to be the reactor. Now, because I have this ship part, this counts as 3 extra actions instead of 2. So I can play 3 cards here. So one of my 3 cards is going to be that, which gives me 2 more. I have plenty of cards, essentially. So, I'm just going to play all of them and be done with it. And actually, I'm just going to keep that one.
Would you want to... You have in total 5 actions, right, with this?
Yes.
So would you have wanted to play these 3 and then play this one first, the thruster, to draw 2 more?
I could, to see if I can get...
See if you can get a shield to block the hazard.
That already does. This shield not only completes that, but blocks this.
Okay, I didn't know that.
So technically, I'm done with it.
I see.
The only reason to keep drawing would be to see if I can get 4 reactors to complete that objective, which I'm not going to worry about right now. So I'm kind of done here. And I'm not going to play anymore.
And the damage is for...
Nothing.
Okay, you just
unless a contract calls for it, I don't need damage in this instance.
Okay.
So, did I complete the contract? Yes. 2 power, 2 reactors, and 1 shield. I also blocked the hazard, so there's nothing to worry about there. We're going to distribute the rewards. I get a victory point, and I get 2 credits.
Nice.
And all of these go into a discard pile.
Then I shuffle?
I will shuffle.
I will shuffle?
I will shuffle.
Oh, fine.
What you can do is you can discard those. And now here's the thing. This crew member is no longer in this deck anymore.
Oh.
It's going to go away. And a new one will go into the discard pile.
The discard pile. Interesting.
So they can only be used like once. Potentially used once. Like you don't have to.
He has another. Oh. 2 crews.
2 crews. You want to put the crews on top just to see what they do?
Sure. Here you go.
All right. So if we need their help, we can use prestige points, assuming that we take a contract. Trash a card from your hand and add a reactor to your discard pile. +1 action. I kind of like that, actually. Getting rid of that miss would be awesome. Trash a card from your hand, +3 credits. +1 action. Oh, these are both good.
Yeah. The new card that just came out was this one.
Ooh, okay. So. I want a contract. Well, first of all, let's focus on finishing. I'm still in the buy phase now at the end of this second phase or second round. So I'm going to spend 3 money to purchase another card. And I think this one is requirements for thrusters is 1 less. So any contract that requires thrusters is 1 less. That would be great. Although this one is just, as the mission leader, +1 card at the start of the contract. I kind of like that.
What's a mission leader?
The active player. In a 2 or more player game, players take turns being the mission leader. In this game, I'm always the mission leader because I'm the only player.
That card should be like banned from solo.
Well, I don't know. I'm using it.
All right.
There is a reference in here that says any cards that reference allies or something like that can be discarded or may be discarded for free. So I'm going to I spent 3 credits. I also add a thruster to my...
-3.
-3 is the amount of money I just paid to acquire
I see.
the cost of the card.
Oh, I see. Duh. Okay.
All right.
Awesome. You put that in your discard.
I did.
These go away.
That goes away. I'll just put that underneath. Okay. And I think that's it. I draw 5 new cards for my next hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I draw 6 now.
Yep.
So there we go. Lots of shields. So maybe we can do a more dangerous contract because we've got a lot of shields, got a lot of power. The only downside is I can't draw any more cards because I don't have any thrusters. Your first react. So I've got a lot of react. I cannot draw any more cards this turn. And I cannot use these. I could...
for a prestige point?
I could trash one of those cards. Like if I'm never going to use damage again, I could trash a card to do something. This is just to add a reactor to your discard pile. This one is to get 3 credits in 1 action. I kind of want to hire him just to get 3 credits. But then again, I'd be missing out on a victory point. That's a really good card. I'd hate to pass on that. Well, let's see though. We're in round 3, right? At the end of that, we bought everything. We're now on round 3, and we're back to selecting a contract. What do we want?
You can't use their crew members for these, right?
I can.
Oh, you can?
Yes. I use them for their symbol, for contracts, and their special ability.
Oh.
So I could complete one of these, but I would be giving up my prestige to do it because both of these give you 1 prestige point only. Are there any that give you multiple?
If you had 2, that would have been great. Although 2 prestige just for 1, but to draw a card, I think that would have been nice. But it's unfortunate.
3 power. No.
You could do this one if you were going to use their prestige, but
I could. Yeah, I think I might. I'm going to get 3 credits from this, but I'm going to use this turn to get a bunch of credits, I think.
Okay.
So I feel bad though because I feel like I should be aiming for victory points and I'm not. Like
I think you have to build up first before.
I know, but I agree with that. But I would have to trash a card in order to. I would probably trash a damage card and stay away from those contracts. I might just do that. Man. This is a tough decision to make.
It is. The delivery contract is also 1 damage as well.
Yeah. But I would need 3 thrusters, and I don't have that.
Yeah. You have 3.
I have 3 in here somewhere.
somewhere.
Plus this 4th one that I just got.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, long story short, let's just keep the game moving. I'll pick this one.
Okay.
But I'm going to need help to complete it.
Okay.
So what I am going to do is I'm going to mark that I'm going to pay a prestige in order to use this guy. And it says here, trash a card from your hand. I'm going to trash one of these damage cards. It brings me down to 1 damage card, though. I don't know if I like that. Maybe I get rid of a shield. No, I have 2 shields, 2 damage. I could trash a reactor, but that would really hurt me here. Yeah. Maybe I get rid of damage cards and focus on other contracts. Yeah, I guess I'll get rid of this damage. I'd hate to do that, but I'm going to get rid of it.
Okay.
And trash the card. And let's put that back in the box. Okay. And it says that I can earn 3 credits and another action. So I'm going to earn 3 credits.
I just thought of something. If you... Sorry, go ahead. Finish your thing.
I also have to roll for hazard. It's 1 hazard. But that's fine because I'm going to be playing 2 shields anyway. Just that. I mean, I could play a 3rd card here. I don't need to. Like, this is everything I need to complete that contract. I've got the 2 shields here. I've got the crew member that satisfies this, and I did use their thing. So, yeah. I don't think there's anything else for me to do there. All right.
It's too bad you can't use damage to knock the prestige down.
Yeah, that would be nice. All right, well, I have to pay a prestige, so I don't go up there. But I do get 3 credits for completing the objective.
Now, when you pay a prestige, you just not go up, or do you?
You just don't go up.
Down?
No. You never pay. You never take away from what you already have. You only take away from the active contract.
Okay.
I could, if this said 0, I could not use that crew member, even though I've got prestige on my board. If this said 0 prestige earned, I could not use him. Because I have nothing to pay him.
Oh, so it's like an in-game, like...
Yes. Remember when we played, we were negotiating with each other. I'll take 2 of your prestige and you can have the credits. Well, we're kind of making that deal with the mercenaries. Okay. We are giving him a prestige from that reward. Okay. But the credits, we didn't use anything, so...
I see.
So I took 3 credits for that. These are going to go into a discard pile. And you can... I'm going to take these out of here, and 2 more get added to his discard pile. Interesting. 2 new ones.
I was thinking if you trashed that shield, you wouldn't have been able to complete the contract.
Yeah, that's true. This is a done contract. And a new one comes out.
Yep. Interesting. Another one that doesn't give any prestige.
Goody.
That's good. The good ones. Like, it's good to, I think, to get credits.
To build up first, yeah. Speaking of which, we are now in the build phase. So I have a lot of money. I have 6 credits. Do I want to buy anything good?
The most expensive one.
Once per contract, you may discard up to 3 cards and draw an equal number. That's pretty darn good.
That would help with your reactor mission.
Yeah, it would also give me 2 thrusters.
Whoa.
That's a lot. Or... I could pay 3 for requirement for thrusters is 1 less. This is a 5. Plus 2 cards when you play your first damage. Well, I don't have a whole lot of damage cards left. So it's kind of useless to me. Play your first damage card without using an action. Play your first shield without using an action. I feel like I'm getting enough action economy from just all the reactors I'm drawing. I kind of want this one.
I agree.
So for 6 credits, I'm just going to go for this Pursuer. And it's a lot. It's all my money, but I get 2 reactors.
You mean 2 thrusters?
Yes, I'm sorry. 2 thrusters. 1, 2. I love that. Okay, and we'll draw that to replace it, and all of these go away.
Cool.
Assuming my fat fingers can pick them up. All right. I think, yep, we discard, draw a new 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a lot of cards. Okay.
Plus 6.
6, so I have to shuffle it. Thank you. This is why you're here. Otherwise, I would forget. I'm old.
Yeah. If you use this, you can potentially get 2.
There's another one.
Oh.
It's a lot of reactors.
What does that one say? Once per contract, you may discard up to 3 cards and draw an equal. Oh, you could totally complete that one. That mission.
Yeah. Well, I've got these thrusters first. So first, okay, let's do this in the right order.
Okay.
We are now round 4.
Okay.
We're almost halfway done, and we only have 1.
Ooh.
I feel like I'm not gonna get a good score.
Nah,
I feel like my ship is gonna be decked out, but that's about it. So I think we need to start doing the harder contracts now or something. So let's take a look and see. Yeah, that's not terrible. I mean, that's 3 reactors and 2 thrusters, and I have all of those. Mm-hmm. 1. I need victory points. That would give me 1 victory point. Are there any that give me more than 1?
3, but that needs 4 shields and 4 thrusters.
Which
you don't have at all.
I may have in my deck somewhere.
You have 2 though.
And he has 2.
Oh.
So I could, if I find them. And do I have 4 thrusters? Probably.
Can you do this in a different order? Do you have to pick a contract first before using your?
Yes, absolutely.
Dang.
You picked. That would be cheating.
Oh.
That's like I don't know. It's like beaming down to the planet before you even know what the planet.
That's okay.
Before Starfleet Command tells you where to go. I guess I don't know. This is kind of cool, and it's the downside is it does not reward any credits. So that means I would not be able to use any of their cards to complete that.
Yeah.
I would need to have 4 shields and 4 thrusters in my deck.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any others that give more than 1 credit?
2. I really like
Well, I mean, I'm sorry, victory points.
Oh, no.
Okay, then I think we should just do this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're going to pick that one, and we have to roll a hazard die. And it is a blank, so we don't have to worry about putting any shields out.
That's really lucky.
It is. I mean, we're going to draw them, trust me. So, okay, so let's just run this real quick. This is going to count as 3 actions from this one up here. So I'm going to go... You know what I could do? I'm just going to play this card and discard the miss.
I was just going to...
Not trash it, but discard it. And I'm going to move these over. And I'm going to draw a new one to replace that.
Oh,
there's a shield, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm going to go 1, 2...
You can draw more, right?
I am. I'm getting there. I'm just sort of keeping that... No. 3. The first reactor is 3 actions.
3, but I was thinking of that one, too.
Give me a minute.
Sorry.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to play off of that one.
Yep.
So these 3... This one is being used to play these 3. This one is going to be played to play this one and this one. Not that I need to. But I still draw 4 cards from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Dang. Can you still play these?
I could. Well, not. I could play them off of this one.
Could you have taken the shield back?
I could have, but at this point it really doesn't matter.
Well,
I'm going to be... I have no... Look, if I play this... Off of this one here, that's 2 more cards, and I've just cycled my entire deck.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You complete your...
I'll play it, and then I'm done. I'm just gonna discard, and this is
yeah,
it. We killed it. We went through our entire deck. It's what we ended up doing. We did play 4 reactors, so I need to remember to score that one at the end of my turn. But all of these now go into the discard pile.
That is exactly like the perfect round.
That was a perfect round. Yes. So all of that goes into a discard pile. We nailed it. What happened with this? Did I grab a card by accident?
I hope not.
I think I did. I think that was a reactor.
You mean a thruster?
Thruster. I keep calling them the wrong thing. I think it was. Don't quote me on it. I may have grabbed it by accident.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I think it was.
I don't want to sit here and go through all the cards again.
Yeah.
Okay, so I earn a victory point, prestige. I earn 2 credits. I'm not going to be able to buy a whole lot with that. And I get to draw 1 card from either of these 2 decks and keep it if I want to. The crew. You want me to draw a crew card?
Well, I would say the crew just because...
there may be something on here I want for this. Yeah. All right, let's go with the crew. Let's see what it is.
I have no idea.
It says here, Ryan Rogel, whatever. +2 cards. If you draw a damage, play one without an action as a damage 5. So, yeah, I get if I play this, I get I get to draw 2 cards. Whoa. However, he does not give me an extra action, so I need to make sure that he goes into my discard as well. He does not give me an extra action when played, so I need to make sure that I play him when I've got plenty of actions available.
And these crew members you keep, right?
Yes, I keep those. Unlike...
Whoa, that's a lot of coins. But you have no shields. Well...
All right.
You don't have 3 shields.
So we are now on round 5. Darn. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now well, first we draw up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And now we select a contract. Based on what he has, this one, I could probably go for that one. I would need 3 damage and 3 shields. The thing is, I would need to make sure that... I'm going to turn this in. At the end of my last round, play at least 4 reactor cards on the same contract. That gives me an additional point, which I'll just mark up here as done. Because I don't feel like remembering what I did. Okay. Getting back to this, what contract? I could possibly do this if I manage to play him. +2 cards, if you draw a damage, play one without an action as a damage 5. But I would have to, like... I would be gambling that I'd be drawing a damage. I only have 1 damage in this deck, and if I don't draw it, I can't complete this.
Yeah. You could use their ability to get rid of that and draw 1.
Yeah, alright, fine. I'll use that ability to get rid of that, and okay, it's another reactor.
It's not bad.
Okay. The odds of me drawing a damage
is rough.
Alright. Are there any 1 victory point ones out there?
Yeah. Right here you can complete on your own.
3. Yeah, I guess I could complete that one. Okay. That would give me 1 victory point and 3 credits. I think I can also pay a credit to remove a contract, but I don't know if I want to do that yet. I want to start doing those high ones. What about that one over there? What's that one?
Negotiation insurance?
Yeah, he doesn't have a damage. Darn. He doesn't have a... and that's something I would need to complete by myself.
+2 cards. If you draw damage, play 1 without an action as a damage 5. Wow, that's powerful.
Only if I draw a damage card.
Yeah, no.
That's what's awful about it. I would have to draw damage to get enough for that. But that's a risk.
When you complete this contract, though, you can draw 4 cards, right? And then...
But if I draw the damage card... If I draw the damage with these, then...
It doesn't matter because...
Right. I'm going to play it safe and just do this one, I think.
Okay.
And this one should have gone away. Okay. All right. This should be fairly easy. This is going to count as 3 actions. So I'm going to do...
I see what you're doing. A tree. Okay.
Yeah, it's a tree. 1, 2... And I needed a crew, so I'm going to play that one here. So this one plays for that.
Can we do it like that?
If you'd like.
Sorry, it's easy.
And this is technically done.
Yes.
I don't have to play anymore if I don't want to.
Yes.
This says +2 cards. Just
only if you draw damage, right?
It just says +2 cards, and it says if.
And there's a period. Okay.
Right. Yeah. So if I drew 1, 2, nothing.
Ooh, more cards.
Did I roll the hazard die? I don't think I did. 1. That's fine. I've got a shield. I just drew a shield.
Oh, wow.
So one of those 2 for this one will be the shield, and that'll stop it. But yeah, that's it. I don't think I need anything else, and I don't need to play these. Okay. I could if I wanted to cycle through my deck again. I may want to, only because, like, this is...
Your next turn, you're not going to have, like, any thrusters.
Yeah, that's going to be kind of rough. All right, maybe I will play that one here to draw 2. 1, 2. Holy cow! I'm going to play that one there to draw 2. 1, 2.
A lot of thrusters.
And I'm going to play this one here to draw 2. 1, this shuffles, I get this, and 2. Yeah, so long story short, I just cycled my entire deck again. I did complete the contract. So I get, what's wrong with you?
Wouldn't have, that very last one, wouldn't, oh, okay, that was your hand, because that was your hand.
That was my discard pile. I had a miss in my discard, and that was it. So that second card had to come from somewhere.
Yeah.
All right. So long story short, this is completed. I get a victory point. I get 3 credits. 1, 2, 3. And after that, purchase. Okay, so I can purchase something if I want. I may want to purchase another ship part.
No more thrusters.
Yeah, no more thrusters. I'm really tempted to. I think I have enough power as well. What is this one? Your hand limit becomes 6 instead of 5. I would need 6 coins though. I don't have it.
Oh.
Do I want to buy a crew member? Let's see. Subtract 2 from any one requirement. Subtract 2 from any one requirement.
Wow. From the contract?
Yeah, I could. Yeah, so I could pick the contract that I picked. Let's say if it has like a 4 on it, I can make it a 2. I just have to be lucky enough to draw it. Okay. So with that in mind, I think I might actually buy that one. The ability to make contracts cheaper will help me complete these tougher ones and get more points. I'm going to buy that one for 4. Nice. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And technically, this was still in my discard pile. This was my discard pile would all come together at the end of my turn. I'd then shuffle them all after the buy phase. And then I would draw 5 cards.
Yep.
Okay. So I should have 1 left. And then this goes up by 1. And... Actually,
would that crew member just be alone in its discard pile?
No, because the buy phase happens before the... Look, during the buy phase, you buy first and then discard cards and draw 5.
Okay.
So I just sort of did it out of order.
Okay.
You buy first and then you do the discard stuff.
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. This goes away.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that. Sorry.
No, it's my fault.
No.
5, 6. Okay. Not terrible.
Your purple card came up too.
Yeah, it did. I really want to... I definitely want to use this. Well, first of all, let's figure out what contract I want so I can...
These are his cards. His crew cards.
Okay. I kind of want to use prestige as much as possible. Play as damage. Play as 2 damage, damage 2 or a shield. Search your draw pile for any card and play it without an action. Shuffle your draw pile. I would play... I mean, he's got damage cards here. At this point, I'm less worried about money and more worried about victory points.
Yeah, this one is a 3-point victory point.
Let's see if I can't... Crazy. If I play the purple one, I can reduce that requirement by 2. The problem is he doesn't have... I don't have enough shields. I only have... how many shields do I have in here? 2?
2.
So if I cycle my deck, I may be able to get that done. I would also need to play a grand total of 4 thrusters, which I could possibly do. What other contracts have a lot of victory points on them?
This one has a 2.
Okay, that might be more doable, only because 3 shields. I don't have 3 shields. Although I could play my purple, reduce that to 1, and then play 3 damage somehow. I could use his damage to do that. I would get less money, but I would be guaranteed the 2 victory points. That might be something to think about.
Now, that would cost 2 monies?
That would cost 3 grand total. 1 for this one, and again, the cost goes up with every new card that you add to it. So I'd be losing 3 money from this 3 credit contract. I would get no money for this contract.
I see.
But I would be, it would be this one. I'd be getting 4 money and 2 victory points. If I
see. So you don't spend your money here.
Correct. You spend it from the contract. You never spend from here.
I see.
You always take it from the active contract that you're trying.
What about this one? That's a delivery contract too.
Ooh. The problem is I have to do it by myself. And I only have 1 crew member.
Ah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. I may want to buy a second crew member. I I need to start doing the tougher contracts. That's all there is to it. I'm very tempted to try this and just get it done.
That one or this one?
This one. I could reduce the shield requirement by 2 with the purple card. Right?
Okay.
And then I would need to get 2 shields and 4 thrusters.
You could try this.
Well, yeah, once I plan to get rid of this damage and this and just draw 2 new cards. So I think I'm going to do that because I'm not going to go for damage. Yeah, all right. I'm going to attempt this contract.
Ooh.
Yes, we are going to attempt that contract. It's going to be tough, but we're going to do it.
Good luck.
Good luck. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, once per contract, you may discard up to 3 cards and draw an equal number. I'm going to discard these 2 because I don't need them. I'm going to put them here and replace them. That's perfect. That's perfect. Okay, so I'm guaranteed 4 new cards out of that with these 2 here. Okay. Also, yep. Okay, so let's just try it. So first the reactor. We get 3 actions from that per this. So I'm going to go 1, draw 2 cards. Yes. Okay.
Oh, okay.
2.
Draw 2 cards.
1. Whoops. 2.
Okay, okay.
3. So now I've got 2 actions still from this. So I'm going to go here to make sure I got more actions later on. And another thruster. 1, 2. Perfect. I'm going to... Oh, do I have enough?
You have another reactor.
Yeah, I have to. My worry is now I don't know if I have enough power to play all of these. Ooh, did I miscalculate? I may have. Because I need to play this guy.
Your crew member.
Yeah, so I'm going to play him here and subtract 2 from any one requirement.
The shield.
The shield. And how many thrusters have I played?
3.
3. And I needed 4. Okay. I could always borrow from here if I need to. I'm going to play... Do I have more power in here? How many power cards did I have? I have 4 total, right? Yes. So this is not a power card.
Nope.
So I have no more power cards. So what I need to do is, I'm going to do this. I'm going to use the... Oh, I forgot to roll 3 dice. Ooh. That's also going to hurt. 3. Ooh, okay, that's bad. Okay, well, 1, 2. And I'm going to pay... Yep. I want to pay for that one there.
Okay, and you completed the contract.
Technically, yes. I'm out of actions, but yes, I've completed the contract. Ooh. However, does any of these block hazards? I don't think so. Okay. 3 hazards hit. I blocked 2 of them. 2. So I reduce by 1, which is awful. Okay. But I completed the contract with all of this somehow. So I get 2 victory points and 3 cards. Holy cow.
For your next turn?
No, just 3
3
random draws.
That's awesome.
I'm just going to draw 3 and hope that these crew members are good.
Oh, just keep them.
You just keep them.
Just keep them.
Plus 2 cards, optional. Trash 1 card from your hand. See, I want cards that give me more actions. That's my thing. Plus 3 actions or draw an objective card. Keep.
Yep.
That's a keep. Discard a number of cards and draw an equal number plus 1 action. Yes. This one I am not keeping only because I've got a lot of thrusters already. Trash 1 card from your hand is an optional thing. The problem is he doesn't give me an extra action. I need that action economy.
Yeah. If you can trash that miss card that's always clogging up your...
Then now he's going to clog up my hand.
That's true.
So I'm not going to keep him. Right. Now
all this goes into your
discard pile, yes. Okay. And I have this remaining. So these crew members go out and 2 new ones come in. Yep. And this is done. And this goes up to round 7. And I couldn't buy anything because I don't have any money.
Yep.
All right, and this was my, what was this? What am I holding?
Your discard.
Oh, this is my discard stuff right here. Okay, so I'm going to draw 1.
Yep, and then shuffle. And
and then draw 5 more.
What am I holding?
I'm old.
I know. Did you go up a prestige point for the AI?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, we're on round 7.
I see.
I think.
Oh, no.
I think.
Yes, I'm certain.
Yes, I am 100%, 50% certain. Okay, so...
5 more cards.
Yep. 3, 4, 5. Not a whole lot of power, unfortunately, which is awful.
Here's one of the crew members.
So this one is look at the next 3 cards in your draw pile. Play one without an action. I kind of like that over there so I could pyramid. That's why I had them over there.
Sorry.
Thank you. And plus the contract goes here, remember? When we pick it.
Yeah, I know, but like the robots thing goes there too.
If you like, we'll go ahead.
No,
you can put that over.
That's fine.
Okay.
I figured the camera could see better.
Yes.
Okay, they're fine.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay.
This is why you're the
Oh, you know what?
What?
The reward for that contract was 3 cards, not a credit. I didn't have the money to pay for that yellow.
Oh.
So I'm just going to house rule this and give this back to the bank, even though it wouldn't. I'm not gonna retcon all of that. I am absolutely not gonna retcon all that. So mistake was made. I did not have the coin to pay for this because there was no credits earned in the contract. So I just gave up my last coin, and we'll just move on from there.
Dang.
All right.
That would have made it so that you would not have been able to complete
correct.
that contract.
Yes.
Oh, that hurts. I feel like I just cheated. Oh, that's a gross.
For the record, I play casual. Get over it. Thank you. Thank you.
Rewind the tape.
Yeah, no, not going to happen. We're going to continue forward.
Oh, boy.
Okay. This is what happens when you play complicated games at 9 o'clock at night.
All right, developers, you heard it. Here and now, make games easier.
Yes. All right. Select contract.
Okay.
For round 7. Let's go with, we've got a lot of shields, but my concern is the power. I need to make sure I'm drawing power, and...
There's also a power here.
Yeah, but that doesn't allow me, that doesn't give me actions. Using these does not give me actions.
Oh.
It just satisfies requirements.
That's right, okay.
So I need to make sure that the next couple of cards I draw, that's awful. Like, this is really bad.
I mean, you could use that thing if you don't.
I may. Because this one's not doing me anything, and this one's not going to do me anything.
Oh, it says +2 cards if you draw damage, right?
Yeah, I guess I could draw more cards with it. But I need to use an action. I would have to use one of the 2. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of him.
Well, hold on. It says +2 cards.
You're not listening.
I don't understand.
What I said was, he does not give me a free action. He would basically just be a thruster at that point. I need to make sure that I'm drawing power out of here.
Oh, so his ability is not immediate? It's something that you have to use?
It is immediate. However, he does not give me a free action. I would have to play him as one of the 3 things in order to draw 2 cards.
Oh.
That's fine, but I only have 2 cards left. And if I don't draw any power, then this is all I get.
Okay.
So
I thought this +2 cards was just whenever he comes out.
No, not when he comes out. You have to play it as an action.
I see. Okay.
So let's see. I've got 3 shields. Okay, I kind of want to use... I'm going to use that one ability to trash these 2. So, yeah. Although he's a +2 damage over here. Is there any 3 damages over there? This one's a 3 damage, and I've got 2 shields. Oh, he's got a shield as well. I could give up... I mean, that would be a fairly easy one to do. I could pay him 3 credits and just complete that contract up there with what I've got. That would save me a whole lot of heartache. Is there another contract that's 3? This one. I'd have to make sure I get... That's 4 damage, though. Yeah, no, I'm going to pass on that one. This one That's that delivery contract, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if I can do that by myself.
That's a good...
And if I can't, then I'll just use his cards.
This is also a delivery one.
Oh, is it?
But it doesn't give...
Victory points. I want victory points.
Yeah, this one gives all 3.
Okay, you mean how many victory points, though?
1.
Is this delivery? Ooh, that's 2 crew members.
Wait, what about this? The reward for this card, the 3?
Yeah, that 3 is draw 3 from...
I keep forgetting. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. I need like a little guide here.
Yeah. I drew 3 crew members and they are in here somewhere.
That's right. I'm so sorry.
I put 2 in here somewhere, yeah. Okay. I'm just concerned that I'm not going to draw what I need to finish I mean, I can risk it.
Every round you've actually been drawing so much.
Yeah, I know, but this is not ideal. I have 3 actions. I'm going to run out of actions if I don't draw power. That's my concern.
Maybe coinage would be good to get one of these then.
I don't know.
Although
I feel like giving these 2 up.
Okay.
To focus on something else, but all of these cards out here are damage.
You could try for this one.
Yeah.
Give all of these up.
Yeah. All right.
And then,
fair enough. Which one?
The negotiation insurance.
2 hazard. The downside is I might need my shields for that. You know what? Let's go for it.
Ooh.
And if I need to borrow, I will.
What happens with damage? What happens if you get hit?
Then you lose victory points. Wow, that's nice. Thank you.
That's awful.
Okay, well, here we go. It's a 3.
Oh, God.
Wow, that's lovely. I love it.
You're going to have to keep your shield.
I'm going to have to keep them. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I think I'm going to get rid of this guy. I'm going to use this ability that I have to discard once per contract. Actually, I might wait to see what else I draw. First, I'm going to play this power. I don't have to play it right away. I can play it when I want to. I'm going to play that to get 3 actions. The next thing I'm going to do is play this one to draw 2 cards.
Okay.
Just to see what I get. 1,
Ooh, plus
2.
2 actions.
Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to save that for a minute. The next thing I'm going to do is play that one there to draw 2 more cards. 1, 2.
Whoa.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Discarding number of cards and draw an equal number plus 1 action. I'm going to play this one plus 3 actions or draw... Well, I want to wait on that. I might want to draw an objective card before I use him for action. So I'm going to use a reactor over here, I think.
Yeah, that's smart.
So now I've got 2 actions that I could possibly have. And our objective is to get 3 thrusters in there. I need to draw more cards. So, and I also need 1 damage. This guy... I also need 2 shields. Okay, so I may have to use him for actions. I may not have a choice.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I'm going to play him off of here to get 3 actions off of him. I'm going to move these up.
Actually, here, I'll just put it like...
And what are you doing?
Like this. That way you can have space to go this way.
Okay. What was I doing? Okay.
3 extra actions.
I'm going to just cap this off with a shield. Actually, I'm going to use my damage to make sure that I've got that.
Yes.
Next, I'm going to... I've got 3 actions off of this one. Plus 2 cards. Yeah, I'm going to have to use him here to draw 2 cards.
Okay. If you draw damage... Ooh.
Thruster. So I'm going to have to play that one there to draw 2 cards.
Okay. Although if you do,
actually,
and it's not a reactor, you can't use all your shields.
Yeah,
right?
I know. I'm going to draw 2.
Okay.
1, 2. Oof. Okay. Lovely. So I'm gonna use this guy. Oh wait. Yes, I'm going to use this guy. Discarding number of cards, and I get plus 1 action off of him. So I'm going to discard cards to draw more. I'm going to get rid of... Oof. This one will reduce a requirement on here, which is actually good. I may want to play him. I need another reactor is what I need.
You don't need to do this one because you already
I did.
him.
That's true. All right, so I'm gonna get rid of him.
So that's 3 cards.
3 cards. Okay, so I'm gonna draw 3. Discard any number of cards.
And draw an equal number.
Yeah, so 3. 1, 2, 3.
The problem is you can't use any more actions.
Plus 1 action. It says.
Oh my god, that's amazing! I'm so glad I'm not playing against you.
And I'm going to go 1, 2. And as part of the reward, I'm going to let him... I'm going to pay him 1 credit.
Use the shield and negate damage.
Correct. And we completed that.
Bravo. Bravo.
Wow. Okay, that was fun.
Beautiful.
That hurts.
You get a card.
I get a victory. Is that 1 victory point?
1 victory point.
But I had to use him, and that does not satisfy this, unfortunately.
Oh, that's right.
That was kind of a lot of work for nothing.
Well, you get a free card.
I get a credit, and I get a free card. I'm gonna take.
Oh, you can't just pick one.
No, I have to. I'll look at this. Plus 3 actions. Requirement for reactor is 1 less. Yes, please.
Wow.
Keep that. Oh, yes, yes.
You have a lot of crew members at this point. It's scary.
It is. It is a little scary. I'm just hoping that I draw them. So all of these go into a discard pile, and I will shuffle. Go ahead and... here's the new one.
Okay.
Whoo! Okay, that goes under.
Wow. Look at this.
The downside is I didn't really get a whole lot out of that.
That's a good one. Plus 1 prestige.
Ooh. Okay.
But it's plus 1 hazard die.
Ooh, nasty. All right.
But you get plus 1 action as well.
That's not terrible. I need a lot of victory points.
That's a 3.
Okay.
This is a 3. This is a 2.
That's possible. That 4 there is a possible. If I draw that 1 purple card, or if I get it out.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well.
That's hard.
1, 2, 3.
What's nice though is that it's a 7 coiner, so you can potentially use all the AI's cards.
Yeah. Okay. The downside is I don't have a lot of reactors for this one. I may have to trash. We'll see how this goes.
Okay. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Wow, subtract 1 from any requirement.
Okay. I'm not giving prestige up at this point.
Forgetting.
I'm not going to make 10 victory points. I'm going to fail miserably.
Nah.
I need to go for the biggins here. This one is 3 freaking hazard dice. I got to go for it.
How much is your delivery worth?
1 point.
Oh, this was a delivery and also 3 points.
Yeah, I don't have 4 damage, though. That's the problem. I'd have to draw that one guy.
Man. Oh, that hurts.
It does hurt.
But you could subtract 2 and then use...
But I can't do this then. I'd have to do that by myself.
Oh, I keep forgetting. That's a horrible card.
Yes. Okay, I think I'm gonna stick with this one and hope for the best. Okay, so I didn't buy anything that went up. Okay, so hazard dice. Be nice to me, please. 2. Okay, 2 shields.
It's 3 hazard.
Oh.
You only did 2. Yeah.
Blank. I'll take it. It was blank. It would have rolled blank.
Okay.
It would have rolled blank. Play back the tape.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yes, dear.
Sorry. I'm wondering, what about this one?
It's a little late now. I rolled 3 hazard dice.
I know. I'm just asking because it has the same number of victory points and it's a delivery.
Yeah, but like I said, I don't have 4 damage in my deck to do that right now.
I know, but you have 2 damage, right?
I don't. I got rid of 1. I trashed 1 at the beginning of the game. I need his help to do that.
What about this one? It only gives 2. But with the delivery...
We'll see how that goes.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, so let's start with this one. And I want to use these abilities later.
Yes, you got this.
This is going to give me 3 actions. I'm going to move these up.
Yeah, sorry.
And 3 actions. One is going to be... let's play this one.
Okay.
For more cards. 1.
Ooh,
perfect.
Nice.
This is plus 3 actions. Requirement for reactor is 1 less.
Ooh.
So I'm going to make sure I've got more actions with that. So this is now 3 instead of 4. Not that I really need it. And I'm going to play this one for this third action here and draw more cards. 1, 2.
Mm-hmm.
Plenty of reactors. That's beautiful.
Yes.
I'm going to play this one here.
That one.
Right. And
the other reactor? Or
well, let's take a look here. I need to get more cards drawn.
how much damage do you have coming in?
I have 2 damage coming in.
Okay.
So I'm going to play 1 shield here for my second one. And maybe, this reactor over here for my third one.
Mm-hmm.
And that gives me more actions, but the cards are going to be a problem. Was that a mistake? Instead of doing that, I feel like I need to get more thrusters out here.
Yeah.
I still have this ability. Once per contract, you may discard up to 3 cards and draw an equal number. Damage, I'm not going to worry about. This guy, I want to use him to reduce the shield requirement. I've got to play him. So I am going to put him out as my third one there.
Okay. And you can decide, like, after, right? Like,
yeah, I'll decide. Yeah, I have enough reactors, I think, for that. Discarding number of cards and draw an equal number plus 1 action. What if I get rid of him? All right, let's do this. I'll get rid of this reactor. Yeah, I'll get rid of that reactor so I can draw 2 cards.
Okay. And then if you don't like those, you use him.
Correct.
Here.
All right, so 1, 2. Okay.
Okay.
So this one is going to give me plus 3 actions. Plus 3 actions or draw an objective card. This is a thruster. Draw 2 new cards. 1, 2. I'm going to use one of his 3 actions to draw 2 more cards. 1, 2.
Nice.
I'm going to use...
Ooh, a shield.
I need more power. Dang.
He gives 1 action.
I'm going to play him to discard any number of cards and draw an equal number. So I'm going to get rid of this one to draw a new card. Plus 2 cards. So I get a third one off of him. So I'm going to do this shield here. That's, 2 shields?
Mm-hmm.
And the downside is I only have 1 left.
You have all... Oh, no, you don't have 4 thrusters. Or 4 reactors.
I don't need 4. This one reduces it by 1.
Oh, you need 3?
I need 3.
So you only have 2 right now.
Yeah, but I can borrow from him.
True.
With money. I'm not worried about money at this point. So I think that's it. I could play this card to draw this. I don't remember what card that is, but I think I'll just end it there. And
complete your mission.
Yeah. Just to complete it. I would technically get 1 more off of this. So long story short, did I block the hazard? Yes. There's 2 shields. I needed 2. I'm safe there. I needed... This purple one reduces the shield requirement from 4 to 2. I've got my 2. Reactors. I have 1 and 2. And this one says reduce the requirement by 1. So I just need 1 more. So I'm going to use one of his reactors to do that.
You get 6 coins.
I would get 6 coins, which I'll just do 2 3s.
Yep. And you get 3 prestige.
3 prestige. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Yes. That's what I'm talking about.
Very nice.
Okay.
Bravo again.
Bravo.
You got a nice deck going on there.
We'll see.
It's really tight every time though.
It is. It's nail biting. These crew members end up using a lot of my slots.
Yeah. All right. So next round it goes up.
Yeah. That goes up to 9.
Okay. This goes there. Goes there. This comes here, and a new card. Okay.
Actually, I get a buy phase before anything. Yeah, I mean,
That's
go ahead.
right. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna. This is my whatever I buy is gonna go into this discard pile.
Yep.
Or I could just buy something from here, which I think I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I want to 2 reactors. Play your first damage card without using an action. No, I only have the 1. At the start of a contract, plus 1 card if you have no reactors. The chances of that are very slim. Especially since I'd be adding another one. Your hand size becomes 6 instead of 5. Yeah.
You want that one?
Yeah, because I would start there on 7 cards. because I have that.
That's true.
I have that one where the mission leader is +1 card.
All right.
So that's just an extra card. Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah.
How much is it?
6.
There you go.
There you go. My hand limit is now 7 to start with. Okay, that's not terrible.
Yeah.
I also... Oh, there's no card to add to my deck, which is probably for the best.
Yeah.
Okay, round 9. I have to draw 1, and then shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
Wow.
That's 4 potential draws, a lot of reactors. That's kind of good. Okay, so what am I going to want? What's the 3 one? Any 3s up there?
There's the only 3 is that one.
Ooh, but that's 4 thrusters and 4 damage, and I don't think I can do that. There is this 2 here, but I still don't have enough damage. Unless I draw that purple one.
Ugh.
And I'd have to hope to draw the purple one, reduce the weapon requirement by 2. But I would not be able to complete that objective because I have to do that by myself.
Yeah.
Is there another yellow one? Nah, see, that's 0 victory points. It's kind of worthless.
This one's 2.
That's not terrible, but I need 2 people. I could potentially do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not terrible. I could possibly do that by myself. That's 7 credits.
I was going to say, if you tried for this one... I know you wouldn't have the damage anyways. Never mind. Because I was thinking of this guy.
I would pay to use this.
Yeah, I know.
Is what I would do. And then my purple card would reduce the damage from 2 to 0.
If he was an orange instead of a yellow thruster, I would say sacrifice the prestige because this gives 3.
Right.
But yeah, that's unfortunate. All right. What are you going to do?
2 is safer.
Safer.
3 is dependent on a purple card coming up in my deck. The question is, can I do
You have
it?
a full deck right now.
Well, yeah, I've got 4 potential draws, and I can get rid of. With that one ability I've got, I can get rid of cards I don't want. Mm-hmm. This one is going to reduce the requirement of a reactor by 1. What about? I need 3 people. What's that one over there?
2 prestige.
3 people, and I've got 3 people in my deck, and 4 reactors. It's only 2 hazard, 2 victory points, and 8 credits. That's not bad, actually. I might actually try for that one, because I've got the reactors here already. I would just need to keep drawing people, and then I could use abilities to discard everything else and hope that I get what I need.
I would say this one just because it's a delivery contract and it seems like you could be able to do that.
Again, delivery, I would have to... Well, you mean to do it by myself?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And it gives the same amount of prestige.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. You're right. All right, so let's go with that one. If we fail, it's your fault.
All right, if we fail, it's my fault.
It's your fault.
And it's my bad.
It is. All right, so first thing we do is roll the hazard dice, and it's 1. That's not awful. We just need 1 shield, which we have. Okay, so the first card we play is going to give us 3 actions because of this card here. Mm-hmm. The first thing I'm going to do is draw some more cards because I need more cards. Yep. Beautiful. And, yeah. Okay.
That's like a trash card.
It is. I need to draw more cards.
You do have a thruster.
Yeah, I'll play this other thruster. Mm-hmm. I'm going to play it over here and put this one in the middle probably. So I'm going to draw 2 more. Mm-hmm. Okay, great.
Oh, there you go.
That's great. Okay. So I'm going to put this one in the middle. Mm-hmm. So I get 3 more actions, and I reduce reactor requirement by 1, which isn't a thing. I could also play this as 1 action. That would actually complete the contract.
Yeah.
Right here. 2 people, and this reduces the... subtract 2 from a requirement.
Yep, there you go.
But I am going to play...
the shield?
I do have a card in here that lets me draw an objective card. So I'm going to try and go for that.
Wow.
I'm going to do a reactor.
Okay.
You
mean a thruster?
Yeah, thruster, yep. I'm going to play that 1 ability I have. I do need to play a shield.
Okay. That will leave you with no action.
Let's do this then.
Okay.
And I'm going to use Did I? Okay, put that there. And I'm going to play that ability that lets me discard 3 cards, up to 3 cards. Discarding a number. I'm going to discard these 3 to draw 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Not helpful. Play another reactor.
Yep.
Play a thruster. And 1, 2. Play this guy, which lets me draw an objective card.
Very nice.
Instead of using him for 3 actions, I'm going to draw an objective.
Very nice.
And this says Quick Strike. Play at least 3 thruster cards on the same contract. Boom! Boom! Yes! Okay.
So you get it done immediately?
Yes, that is done immediately.
Wow.
I did, okay, and I didn't even need his help either. So this is going to be a huge win, I think. So all of these cards are used at this point. So all that gets discarded. We completed it. We get 2 victory points. 1, 2. 7 credits. 1. Nah.
Very nice.
And 2 objectives done. 1 because I did it by myself, and because I played 3 thrusters in a single turn.
Wow.
So I looped it, and I'm on 2 again. So I'm on 12.
So that objective doesn't apply or applies even in the same turn.
I believe so. If it doesn't, then oh well.
Yeah, but
we're
that's
kind of
really
far
good.
gone at this point.
That's
I forgot about the buy phase. Do I want to buy a crew member out of all this? Negate 1 hazard. Requirement for shield is 1 less. +1 card or +1 action. That's kind of nice. Play as a damage 3 +1 action. All players damage cards. I kind of like this one, actually. Because I have no more room for an item. So this negates 1 hazard. Requirement for shield is 1 less. And this just gives me +1 card or +1 action when I play it. So it's kind of... yeah. Although I get victory points at the end for any leftover money, too. Maybe I hold on to that. It's one point per.
Oh, I see.
It's not great, but...
yeah, at this point, I mean, you have a really good deck.
yeah, I don't want to muck it up anymore. Okay.
You just need something to trash that 1 orange card crew.
Yeah, that guy's
things.
awful. Yeah, that guy's awful. Okay.
The miss, is that like for the hazard as well?
What do you mean?
The miss card that you have?
What do you mean? Is that for the miss? I don't understand.
The miss card that you have in your deck.
That's just to clutter up my deck. It does nothing
Oh,
else.
really? Okay. I thought you can play it if, like, in place of a shield.
No.
And the hazard will just...
No. Miss does not mean I missed my target.
Oh.
Miss is just... my crew member was drinking on the job and failed in his task to do whatever it is he was supposed to do.
I see. So it's something you just have to aim to trash.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
These are trash cards. The
I
miss
see.
cards, yes.
Okay.
All right, last round. All of our objectives are completed.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try and get...
this.
is there another 3-1 out there somewhere?
There's this one.
5 reactors.
And 3 shields. There's this
I don't know
one
if... I don't think I have that many. Although I do have cards to reduce requirements. What's this one?
+1 prestige, roll an additional hazard. This is only good for an action, I think. If you're
+1.
desperate for an action.
Well, hey, extra prestige is extra prestige.
Yeah, but you have to use the prestige, right? To
That's
use them.
true.
So
Yeah.
it cancels out.
That's stupid. Okay.
That's why I say it's only, like, it's a desperado for the action.
What's that one on the right? 2 points?
Yes.
Or 3?
2.
Is that the only 3-point card?
These 2 are 3 points.
Ooh. I have a better chance of completing this blue one than I do the green, the other one. But still, 5... I have a card that reduces that from 5 to 4. I have a purple card that reduces the shields from 3 to 1. And I'd have to cycle my entire deck to complete that objective.
Which you've been doing the last 3 rounds.
Yes. Barely.
This one is probably more doable. It's a 2.
It is. Well, here's the thing. Score-wise, where am I sitting? According to the book, if I can get over 150, I'm advanced.
So where are you now?
I'm at... I did not... Oh, did I give myself... Oh, I gave my... okay, I'm actually up here. I gave myself 2 for these, but I did not give myself 1 for this. I was saving these for... I was saving that for endgame to factor that in. Didn't realize it. So I'm actually at here.
Okay.
So I could, in theory, just aim for 2 and just get above 150 barely, and then use my remaining money to push me over 150. So I think we'll go for the easier one, because why not? All right.
All right.
All right. I have to draw
round?
last round. 4.
Sorry.
Copyright.
Sorry.
Okay, so first reactor counts as 3. I will use... I'm going to save him.
Hazard.
Oh, thank you. Keeping me honest. 3.
Oh,
That sucks.
sorry. I kept you too honest.
I don't have that many shields.
Now you have to use that.
I should have bought him. He would have gated 1 hazard. Okay. I may have to buy an objective. I'm going to try and keep him to get an objective card and hope to complete it this round. I may not make it. Okay, anyway.
That really stinks.
That is awful. Okay, let's just do it. So, that gives me an extra action there. That gives me 2 cards. 1, that guy's useless. I'm going to use this for more actions over here. I'm going to use my free ability to discard these 2 to draw 2 more cards. 1, 2. Okay, great. Thruster, 2 more cards. 1, 2. Beautiful. Second thruster. I'll just play it over here, actually. And that would be 1, 2. Okay. This one I want to play. It gives me +3 actions and reduces the reactor requirement by 1.
Wow, nice.
I still have an action over here. I'm just going to get the shield out of the way over here just to get that done. I have 3 actions to play off of this guy still.
Yep. Thruster.
Thruster for 1. 1, 2. I'm going to have to use this guy to discard some cards. How many reactors do I have out?
You have 2.
2.
No, 3 so far.
3. Okay. So I don't need him. I'm going to use this because he just reduces requirements, and I've met my requirements.
Well, oh.
So I'm going to play him to remove 3 cards.
But you need 3 crew members.
I have 3 crew members. I have 1, 2, and I have a third one here I intend to play.
You're about to do it.
Yes, so I'm going to get rid of this and this to...
Try and get another shield.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
this cycles out my deck at this point. And I think I might shuffle, maybe. I get +1 action with him. I'm going to play a reactor here. So I get 1 from him and 2 from here. There's my other shield.
Yep.
I'm going to play a
Might as well.
thruster
Shuffle your deck.
to shuffle my deck and draw more. Okay. 1 to damage. Not helpful. And I'm going to play this guy here to draw an objective card.
Oh, very nice.
And complete a contract with all other players as allies. Meaning I would have to pay him for something.
Oh, geez.
I could do that. It says in the rulebook I can discard objectives for free.
Oh, when it says allies.
Correct. Or I could just pay him for something stupid. And he could help me out with the he has nothing to help me with.
No, he doesn't.
I'm going to discard that per the rulebook and draw a new one. Play at least 3 shield cards on the same contract. Nope. Can't do that one.
Darn.
I needed another shield. Anyway. So we completed the contract, long story short. We had 3 reactors plus the 1 crew member that gave us -1. 3 crew members we played. So we completed this without the AI's help.
Yeah.
So we get 2 victory points.
For 1 damage.
Okay, let's take 1 damage, 2 victory points, and I get 8 money. 1, 2, 3, and then 1 back. And I think that's it. So I believe that's the end of the game. I could buy, but I'm not going to do that. What happens is I have 140 from this. However, each of these is a victory point.
Whoa.
3, 6, 9, 10, 16. So I go up to 156.
Very nice.
That puts me into the advanced
Wow.
category, but keep in mind mistakes were made.
Yeah, big time. Mid-game.
So, what did you think of this? Did you think it was too much, too little? I enjoyed this, actually. I played the Luminar expansion on Steam. I really liked that as well. That was more of a roguelike. This is something that you would play for points.
Yeah.
I wish there was, like, some sort of progression to this. Like, the next game you play, you get to draw free... I don't know. Just because, like, all you're really doing... I hate games that just... Oh, can I beat my high score?
I do too, honestly.
Like, it's like, but would I put that on my resume? Like, what am I going to do with that information? I value permanent progression over high scores.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, this is good. I like it. It's certainly, if you don't have a partner to play with, or friends to play with, you could just play the solo mode, and there's still a bit of meat here.
Oh, yeah.
So, I like that. But again, you're pretty much playing...
Just for points.
Yeah, just for points.
But the same could be said with multiplayer mode, right? You're just playing to beat the
Well,
other
you're
person.
playing to beat the other person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're playing to beat the AI.
Did you like this? Would you play this on your own? Or would you rather play the Luminar expansion, the roguelike mode?
I think I would have liked the expansion, the Luminar.
The Luminar expansion better?
But I do like this. This is pretty fun.
I prefer the Luminar expansion only because you are... It's more of a rogue-like mode, which is like Slay the Spire. Whereas this is just, again, like you said, points.
Yeah.
Not to say that this isn't bad. I would do this again. This was fun.
Yeah.
It's just... Fatigue set in 20 minutes, 30 minutes ago.
It's hard to keep track of a lot of things.
If you weren't here, I would have made 75% more mistakes.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Just saying. I forgot to roll the hazard dice how many times, but you reminded me. You know, stuff like that. So, there you go, folks. That was a quick solo playthrough. Maybe not so quick. Moonrakers. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I happen to publish. This is Vince and Ida Lee. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch y'all next time.
Bye, guys.